Hey, it is time to get some exercise for DragonCon coming up. I just realized I didn't bring my sword out here, so we're gonna have to go get it. We'll get this on first real quick. We're actually, let's go get it now. Hey, what's up there, Zach? I left my sword inside. Let's all go get it together. I'm gonna use a heavier sword today because I'm just, this is exercise day, so we're gonna be hitting this dummy more for exercise than anything. We got it. Doing it in armor since, well, we got like a week to go till DragonCon. So we need to be sure that we're all set with the endurance. What up? How's it going today? Probably just tie a couple of these up. Hey, oh! Rough Killa, hey Rough Killa, thanks for the like. How's it going today? Yo, what up? Figured, I haven't swung this great sword for a while, or long sword for a while, we better do it. Now, it's gonna look goofy if I didn't do all three of these. Ah, awesome. Heck yeah. Every time somebody's training, the world is happy. Thanks for hitting that like button. Come on. Tie. There we go. Alright. I didn't want to put my helmet on, but I'm going to. I didn't want to put it on because I want to get all sweaty because I'm working on it. Salmon! What's up, Salmon? I didn't want to get my... Oh, did the graphics skip there or something? I looked up, something was messed up. Hey, oh! Yo, Salmon, thank you for that. Appreciate it. All these sets are going to be kind of like higher intensity, I guess so, today. Thank you for the heart me. As always. Back to work for four nights in a row after today. So we're gonna get some exercise in. I guess it would help to flip the camera thing around. Thanks for the like. Here we are. We're gonna hit 170,000 today. That will be it's probably gonna be a lower quantity than usual. We'll see. We got like hour and a half. It's mostly gonna be longsword exercise. I don't know. Maybe we'll actually get a whole lot. I'm gonna try and do like less standing around because I could have like 20 some freaking fights this day coming up, and gotta make sure that the endurance is good. So let me get this helmet on. Yo, Lena, Aaron, what's up there, who's? Yeah, I'm gonna get my helmet on. So I'm still working on it, getting it all ready and prepared. I wasn't gonna put it on, but might as well. All right. So this is exercise time, making sure our arms are good with endurance and all that. Everything looks like it's all the straps are good. All right. Well, I wish I had a stop clock. I don't, so we'll just have to kind of estimate things. Yo, what's up there again, Rough Killa? Barry. What's up though, Cleric? Gotta make sure I get a good whole range of motion in here. This is my heavier sword in with the armor. I'm feeling it a little bit. That's our friend here, in case you haven't seen him. Get some hits this way, moving our entire arms, shoulders. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Oh man, so there's like a week to go. So a week and a day, something like that. So next Saturday is my next fight. Figured I better throw the armor on more. Hey, don't mess with him. Wait, I'm gonna catch that comment. It kind of scrolled by a little quick. Abe. What's up, Abe? But only in the armor. Out of armor, totally different story. Alright, try not to take super long breaks today. I will try and catch up on chat that's why I have it there, so I can see it if there's any comments. Let's get another set in here. This is my exercise. No one. Thanks for hitting that button. Yeah. Another good exercise, chopping wood. And if you like to chop wood, this sport is a sport where you can actually hit somebody with an axe. In armor, you can chop actual people in armor. Thanks for hitting that like button. Oh, I just feel like super slow today. Golf, yeah, you know, it could. Definitely. I mean, I think anything moving your arms, your shoulders is a good workout. I think, yeah, your use of a two-handed mace or an axe in this sport, golf could definitely help. If you're golfing a lot. Now, if you're just like teeing off, you get in the cart, hit the ball, you know, maybe not as much, but if you're going to top golf, you get a whole night in of swinging a golf club for sure. All right. That is set 2. Oh. but Redneck, do you like the, yeah, Seamstress, about the cage match too. Yo, Seamstress, thank you for that. I'm trying, it's just an intense workout either way. I can't bump it up much more. So today I was, yo, thanks for the gifts. And those Go Populars. Abe, yeah, that's what I trained for. Yeah, the axe people come in handy. Yeah. All right, here we go. Set 3. So the whole thing. This is exercise, everybody. Who's new? Here's our target, and I'm making sure I just have endurance for next week. So this is set 3. Which I'm not going to ignore chat. I'm just like not. I can't reply as much as quick, but we will. I see you in chat. I'm gonna catch up. Don't worry. All right, we're going to get some water. We're going to do that. I'm gonna write on the board where we're at. I'm gonna catch up on chat. I'm trying to do at least 3 sets, kind of in a row. Everybody who's just tuned in, thanks for tuning in for one. And we're on day 66. Hey, we're gonna be we're almost at 170,000 hits. I'm doing sets of 120 with the longsword tonight. That's 3. Yo, T-Rex. Hey, T-Rex with the awesome spelling of T-Rex. Oh. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We got plenty to do tonight. Yo, hey, thank you. Yeah, I figured I got most of these workouts now are up to through this week are probably gonna be with armor on in my steel weapons. I will also be out of armor, hitting it for reps, but we're trying to get the armor stuff in first. I want to get like 24 sets with this longsword before we get the armor off. Let me make sure. I saw some stuff in chat. Yeah, they do. Oh, yes, I know. And depending who's swinging the axe can be very intimidating. Hey, Mark. What's up, Mark? Quick water break. Made sure I caught up on chat. We're going to hit this dummy again here in less than a minute. I feel good. That's good. While I'm not jumping around and doing all kind of stuff, moving around, the arms feel good. Later tonight, I'm going to go for a run, do some sprints, things like that. Take care of the lower body cardio. I'm getting my helmet all sweaty, even though I still have to work on the inside of it for something. So I'd say not specifically one league, but this whole year I've just been doing Boo Hurt International events. So Boo Hurt International. Next year will be a little different. Next year will be back to like just doing it for fun. This year isn't just for fun. I'm actually trying to do good and win. not just for fun. So I just stuck to the one league. After the first couple of the months of the year, I was doing some IMCF stuff, and I was like, you know what? No, like I should just stick with one for this year. We got 4 events to do this year. Oh, the sword fell over. All right, 3 more sets. Yeah, I know what you mean, Mark. I'm 46. Like I'm saying, I don't know. We'll see how many years I got left. I'll always at least do duels. This November, though, we'll see. I'm probably breaking out the melee armor for an event in November. I am. Yeah. But this is when we're not taming dragons or training dragons. We have to keep our foot soldier skills up to par. So this is an exercise. Oh no, we don't do the dragons. Yeah, I'm fighting at Dragon Con. It's all about dragons, not hurting them at all. Danny, I got hey, and thanks for hitting the like button. So this of course is just a fraction of the armor. I have a whole chest piece and legs and stuff. There's blacksmiths all over. If you just wanted to check for the sport armor, look up Boo Hurt Tech or Medieval Extreme to get an idea of like some simple sets. I can see right now I gotta realign my shoulders. This shoulder's like definitely gonna need tightened up. I'm gonna catch up on chat here, right in between sets. Let's simulate we're in a clinch. Oh, almost done with this set. Thank you, Mark. We're at 170,000 right now. Like I think we just crossed the mark. Yeah, Danny. And that's for armor you can fight in for this sport. So it's functional and made to take hits. You know what I mean? If you wanted super cool looking armor, look up Arm Street. It's a lot more expensive. A lot more to maintain to keep from getting rusty and stuff, but actually like much more intricate designs. But a lot of these armors that make this stuff like this can make things look really really cool, you know. It's not always just plain silver plate stuff like that. Ooh, Papa. I just ate a little bit ago. So not yet. Perhaps after this. Alright, next set. Halfway there. Oh, all right, quick little break. Man, boy, have I fallen off. We're getting a little tired here. I might not do 24 sets in armor. Yo, what's up, Catman? How's it going today? Whew. Our arms are getting a little worn out already. I just taught myself it's all in my head. Alright, that is set 2. Another set to come up. Woo! Aki, hey, thanks for the follow. This whole week we should be in armor, getting some sets in armor. Not the entire time. As I was saying, I have to get some, just to get some extra reps in. Yo, hey, Mary. Thank you for that. Thanks for the emotes. Whew. Another set. We're doing these in kind of like sets of 3, kind of taking minimal rest. Yeah. We're alright. Another set coming up. We're trying to do sets of 120. This is my exercise for my arms. Doing good. After this, we get some water, catch up on chat. If anybody out there hasn't seen, there is I just can't fit it all on me and my buddy Bob here. Thanks for hitting that like button. So this is my heavier sword, and now that I have the armor on, boy, it makes it a lot harder than normal. Well, we're down to some short bursts. Whew. Thanks for that like button. All right, there we go. It's another 3 sets of 120. Forearms are kind of killing me. Time for some water. Thanks for hitting that like button. Time to get some water. Make sure we don't miss anything in chat, which I think we're all caught up, but we'll take a peek. We'll mark that on the scoreboard there. Whew. I have it. Yeah. Actually, like, I forget what week it was. I uploaded a highlight of all these, and it was like a week, it was week 20 something. I hit myself in the head twice in like, almost like 2 days in a row without the helmet on. But luckily I was using a plastic sword. The one was, I hit myself, like, actually pretty hard in the back of the head. The other one, I was getting some practice in left-handed, and one of the times I came around, I caught my ear, like, really hard. If you ever see me like duck down when I'm swinging to the opposite side, it's so I clear my helmet. If I'm aiming anywhere other than here, I usually duck down. It helps to keep the edge on alignment, for one, because of that angle, and the other thing, moving my head gets my helmet out of the way. Because yeah, you definitely hit yourself in the head. Yeah. So if you haven't, I think you've seen, right? So here's our practice dummy here, and my next fight is Saturday, not this weekend, coming up. It's the weekend, whatever. It's like the September 30th or something like that, right? So it's basically, I have this thing going as well on the side. Pam, I was thinking about you today. I swear on my life I was. Whoops. Hold on, let me get this tip of the marker off here. We got 1, 2, 3. So on the side, we're hitting this dummy a million times in the year. We're over 170,000 as of today. 17% of the way there. So this is just a side thing where I challenged somebody. I said, anybody who wants to sword fight me for an hour, right? Hour-long sword fight. Keep track of points. At the end, whoever has the most points wins, right? No one will do it, whatever. It's a long story. I've told this story so many times. Long story short, I was like, well, I'm going to do something. So I had usually already hit the dummy about, probably on average, like 6,000 times a week. And I was like, I wonder how long it would take to get to a million. And the average is like 2,700 something a day. I was like, what? That's doable. Like, because I already do like over 4,000 a day when I'd have my longsword days on the dummy. So that's how we got into that. And trying to, it keeps my arms in shape, so whenever I'm out there fighting, like in armored combat, it's like, you know, not scripted, you're fighting in armor, hitting people as hard as you want, or as hard as you can, you know, with swords and axes and things. And I still have that filter on from yesterday with the, it just giving me the eyeshadow. The thing was, it got dark outside, and using that eyeshadow filter actually made it look the picture a little better. But yeah, I fight in armor, training for that. Doing this so many times makes sure I can always swing a sword and I don't drop my sword. We're doing 3 sets of 120. Like a little break like this in between. This mimics a tournament. The most you usually go 2 rounds, sometimes you go 3, and then you have a couple minutes in between before you fight again. So this is actually mock practice for a week from now when I'm actually fighting for real. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream it. It's this huge event. I don't think I'm going to be able to set up a camera to stream my stuff, but anything else that I'm not in, I will live stream it. Yo, hey, what's up? What's up, local? Thanks for that like button. I fixed my saber today. Look, no rattle. It's a 3/16 steel rod I pinned into the handle. We're going to do something with this here after a little bit too. I'll make these sets of longsword in. I may not do 20 sets, 28 or 24 sets of longsword though. I might keep it chill and just do like, so we're doing at least 16, but we'll see. So there's some really good people out of there. I don't remember offhand how many people there are. I think in the dueling categories though, I think there's 16 people. So you figure you're fighting probably at least 8 if you get into the finals, you know, 12 if you win a lot, 12 times. And then I'm in another category, same thing. So I could probably have like 24 duels this weekend. And it's like you fight, it'll probably be broken up into groups. Oh, yeah, you think so? I could see that. You're right. That's right. We're going to get a screenshot of that. It's going to be a little late to get a cosplay him. Oh, man, did it? Hold on. There's no weight class in duels. And I'm taking a screenshot of the cosplay suggestion. For the duels, no weight class, no height restrictions. Yeah, all right. Yeah, this is my dueling armor. Let me get this while we're talking. Like I'm saying, today is Mimic Tournament Day. So we would just pretend like, oh, it's time for me to go back in. And I'm keeping up on chat, so don't worry. Thanks for the follow there. Dayton. I will be catching up on chat. Scout, what up? I'm with Pittsburgh Armored Combat. We don't really have a social media, but we have a Facebook, Pittsburgh Armored Combat. Yeah, for Boo Hurt. This is my next duels tournament is Saturday. Not like this Saturday, but the next one. So this is Dakota Scott. Heck yeah. So this is my three sets. What good? Hey, what's good? Oh man, just practice, making sure my arms don't get tired. 3 sets of 120, minimal breaks. Then we take the helmet off, get some water. Almost like we'd be at the tournament. And I will catch up on chat, don't worry. Helmet is, so this is actually a nasal helm. Just pretend that this grill wasn't here. And it would have been a helmet like that you had, like this, where this would like basically be the only thing covering your face, not the grill. The grill is so my chainmail goes over it, so when I fight, you know, like it helps you from getting poked. The chainmail catches stuff, you know what I mean? Ooh, you gotta fight it in KY, heck yeah. I'm gonna catch up on all that. Let me just get this set in. We're actually, is that Tin Man? Boo the Hurt and Tin Man have similar colored avatars. What's up, Boo the Hurt? So this is mock tournament day. Sets of 120. And I'm saying like I'll catch up on chat because I'm actually usually good at doing it while we're fighting. But today is a little different. I actually got to look at the dummy. Ugh. 10 more to go. All right. Oh yeah, you're doing. You're getting practice at work, Scout. Oh, you mean practice tips for practice or for fighting? Boo the heart. It can't find me, so I find. Thanks for the heart, me. Oh, and to go popular. Hey, thank you for that. I'm already fighting at max intensity today, so. Oh, well, I'm trying to. All right, this will be the next round. I'm catching up on. Don't worry, I'll catch up on chat. But today I have to pretend I'm in the tournament, getting the exercise. Heavier sword, armor on makes it a lot more intense of a workout than usual on here. Woo! Arms get tired, grab onto them. Woo! Push off. Thanks for that like button. All right, that was like round 2. Doing 3 of 120. Anything I can see on the screen right now, I'll answer, but I will scroll up and make sure we don't leave anything unanswered after I take these gloves off. 15 fights deep, then, yo, that's a lot already. Hey, yeah, you're right, but we can't do half sword anymore. I'll throw some half swording in though. We'll do some pummel strikes and stuff this round, but I'm not doing them right now because the rule set I'm in, you can't even punch or kick. All right, they'd probably be like calling us back to the center. There are times when I'd fight an ACW where this is my opening. You can't lead with the point because we can't poke. But this was my opening, and my whole goal was just bashing people in the face. Not allowed to do it anymore. The other thing is, if I could get over their sword, like if I would sometimes stand like this and wait till I'd leave this so wide open so they'd hit me down there. So I get over their sword and be like, boom, 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 like into the face. I actually ended 2 fights by doing that, where the people quit. Oh, if we could, people be doing it. But yeah, we can't do that in this sport because this could definitely go the wrong way into like an eye slot or something. All right, I gotta pretend we're at the tournament. And it's a tiebreaker. It's usually just for 30 seconds for round 3, but here we go. Alright, arms are tired. Hold on, push away. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Man. Oh. All right, all in my head, all in my head. Oh, man, all right. That was 3 rounds. Oh, my arms are feeling it. That means I've actually been failing by doing my million strikes on the Pell. My endurance has actually gone down. I used to do this stuff all day. Does that gray matter? I'm going to catch up on chat right now. Oh. Oh. I used to be so much better at this, endurance-wise. Woo, it's gone downhill. Hitting the dummy in clothes doesn't cut it anymore. But anyway, this week I'll have armor on plenty of times. We'll be good. Just got to get my endurance back up. All right, what do we miss in chat? I'm hiding my friend who's a rapper in Pittsburgh. He's not really like as active as he used to be back in the day. Amok. Hey, if you're ever in Pittsburgh, Amok was the dude. I think he's like the best rapper. If you ever look it up, I thought he was really good. Amok, and my favorite song of him was called Swedish Fish. You can find it on YouTube. I only hiding my friend's t-shirt underneath. I don't have any super cool chest muscles, maybe some abs. All right, let's go up and I'm starting up here, Scout. And who made? Whoa, we missed a lot. Yeah, my helmet does not have the chainmail on it right now. The chainmail is sitting there. I cleaned my chainmail up. I have to reattach it, but before I do that, I need to redo one of the straps inside. I don't want to work on it with the chainmail on it. Now it's going to be sweaty as crap when I work on it later, but whatever. It happens. All right, scrolling up through chat. Why is this not scrolling? Hang on, everybody. Scout, oh, Blue Knight, not a fan of that kind of the helmet. Oh, actually, I like it because of visibility. This longsword, Blue Knight, if you're still there, is a Tilco. This thing is like 6 years old. I don't know how it's still in one piece. I've used this so many times. It's got, if you can see the edge, it's got plenty of battle scars. Tilco. I did shave the crossguard off about that much. I love it. It's the balance is about right here. The thing I love about it is it doesn't bend very easily. Look. Ugh, that's me trying to bend it. I love it. We don't need to have bendy swords in Boohurt. Well, the worst thing, having a sword that bends, especially one that if you hold it, you can see it bending on under its own weight. You don't need a floppy sword. There's no poking in Boohurt. The only reason swords have that wobble is so in case you do accidentally poke somebody. I love this sword because it doesn't bend. Falchion practice. Oh, that's right. Falchion. Well, here, we'll go over some Falchion stuff. King Emilio. I don't know. Red, if you're there, I don't know King Emilio. Thanks for the share. I'll see who did it soon. I'm trying to catch up here. Oh, I missed a lot of stuff. I'm going to be at Carnage. I'll be at Siege, which is the Armored AF. Is that the thing in Delaware? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Armored AF. Yeah, I'm not because I'm just doing Boohurt International events this year. Griffin, though, was great, though, if you get punched or hit in the face. Oh, but Brulio, like, I don't need to worry about defense in this. It's just hit them more than they hit you. I don't practice defense here, but I do often block and things like that. This is more like exercise. Make sure we don't drop the sword. So our arms are super, super gas tank. Oh, Arya, Catman. Yeah. Amok. He might go by Amok 412 on there or something. Swedish fish. I haven't talked to him for a while though, so I don't know if he's still good. Like, I used to go to his shows. Siege and Carnage. Yes. Oh, that one. Ah, no, yeah, I know what you mean. I thought she meant Armored AF. There's a new gym. Sorry, I thought you meant their event. I'm not going to the Armored AF event with Lamb of God. What up? What's up? Oh, Jixium. If you're there, yo. And Rogue Minded. I did check out the move. So this is what I saw. Are you talking about not like a behind the... I was thinking you're talking about some like backspin thing or flip. Are you just... It looked like it was just one of these. So you're like... What, like a behind a back twirl? Is this what it was? Is this what it was? This is my plastic arming sword. I have to get to another 3 sets here real quick. Yeah, I know what you mean about hard to breathe. I have a Romance of Alexander helmet, like my backup helmet. It's horrible to breathe in. So this is this the move you're talking about? I looked. It's a little bit harder with my armor on. Let's see if I can do it with both. It's getting stuck in my clothes. Ow! Here's a dual. Is this the thing? If this is the move, this is what. Oh, I just knocked my water over all over my shield. That's all right. That was that. Ah. Oh, yeah. You can even go out. You can go up. You can go out and up with both. This keeps getting stuck under my my armor. Hold on. Up, up, out, out. I don't know, but anyway, it's harder in armor. Without the armor on, I could do it a lot better. But I believe that is the move you're asking about. I swear to you, I looked things up in between. That's why I took the screenshot. I do have pole axes and things. My favorite thing to fight was the two-handed axe. I spilled the rest of I have another water bottle. Let me get this helmet on. We need to get a set in. This is mock tournament day. They'd by now at least be calling me. I'm up to fight again. Oh! Good. Ah, all right. I'm glad. I thought at first you were talking about something. It was going to be like a backflip or something. I prefer duels. I will talk about... Let me catch up on chat, then I got to get a next set in. My longest pole arm is like 6 foot, but it's a two-handed axe. I would prefer halberd, and I prefer duels. It's an axe head about this big. This is where the haft goes, and then the axe head's about that big. And it has a bit of a hook, so you can hook on and stuff. I know, me too. Well, this season, not the last pro fight I did, but the one before it, I got knocked out pretty good. I was unconscious for like 3 seconds, like at least. So I sort of give myself a break this year from them. I do love pro fights. I'm more of a pro fight at a bar or tavern event than actually for ranked matches. I have a one-handed mace. I don't really mess with the two-handed maces too much. So the thing with the two-handed mace is that it's the weight restrictions on it are like really tough because you obviously can really mess somebody up with a mace. So it's almost just like having a stick, so I prefer not to use it. Yo, Parker, hey. Going all right today. This is set 1 of 3 again. I'm gonna catch up with everybody. This is mock tournament day. And if you see, I basically just fire from right in front of my body these days. I don't do anything crazy anymore. Fighting long sword. I'm just from like right here. Sometimes I'll go more fancy, but oh, Brock, it is so it's the most fun thing I've ever done in my life, and I haven't done like a whole lot of sports. I never played football. I played soccer all through middle school, high school. Yeah, right. 1. Medieval. This is mock tournament day. I'll catch up with everybody. Don't worry. I'm doing like 3 rounds, a smaller break in between, because right about now they'd be calling for us to go back to the middle. And I'm trying to look at. Usually I'm fighting and looking at y'all, but I have to look at the dummy today. So like when it comes tournament time next weekend, I'm actually paying attention and looking where I'm striking. All right, next set. I'll catch up after the 3rd set. This is set 2. And it's like exercise. Make sure I never drop my sword. Whoa! Haha! Thanks for hitting that like button behind my back. That's only 80, I think. Tell you what we're gonna do the next set. I'm gonna put it on a screen record, so when we're talking and everything, you'll all be in the highlight video of the day. Let me get through this set. I think I gotta do 40 more though. More. All right, one more set of 120 coming up. Let's do something fun. Everybody who it's gonna go blurry for 1 second. Here we go. We're gonna do screen. Here's the thing. Hey, everybody we're getting close to 1 million. Well, no, we're not. We're getting there. We're over 170,000. All right. So anybody who, this is gonna be for the highlight video tomorrow. So it's real, like on the chat. So if you want to chat, say something, man. This is gonna be the highlight. It'll be sped up a little bit so it fits into a minute. But here we go, everybody. Woo! And I'm gonna catch up with all the questions, comments, and hang out and talk with everybody. All right. So if you got any comments or something, like, now's the time to do it, I guess. All right, here we go. 120 hits. Oh, this is grueling today. Somebody hit the share button, it looked like. Thanks for that. Whoa! Totally missed. We won't count that one. Oh. Halfway there. Thanks for hitting that like button out there. Oh. 86. All right, 30 to go. Thanks for that like button. I think that was it. 120. I could have been a little bit off. Oh my gosh. So that was set 3. Now let's catch up on chat. Get this helmet off. Oh. Good thing. Who sent a gift? Oh. Rogue. Oh. Thanks, Rogue, for the heart me. Usually for heart me's, I like do a set of 100 at super intensity, but we're already maxed out the intensity, so I would just, I say thank you, appreciate it. Oh, boy, these are getting tough. All right, let me grab my water, and oh, there we go. So that's 1,400. Oh, what time is it? Let me just look. All right, good. Oh, we got a whole half hour before it even starts to get dark. All right. Catch up on chat. Thanks for hitting that like button, like, continuously. Brock, thank you. Let me scroll up on chat. Appreciate it. A week away, 8 days till I'm fighting. And, we'll get there. It's just like, man, it's going to take a while. But less than a year, I'm swearing that'll happen. All right, there's the Obi-Wan thing. Just scrolling through chat. Oh, so about the thing, what Nate the Great, if you're there, man. Sorry, I missed when you tuned in. So a comment, because we're talking about with the axes. So they actually do pay attention to the design. And I technically could not use a Viking axe with my armor. In Boo Herd International, they're that strict about it. Like, it has to match the region. So, that's why my axe head fits my armor. Parker, if you're still there, what's up? I said what's up earlier, but just in case you're still there. The real battle, Brock, if you're still there, we got to talk about that. I didn't say, oh, yeah. Brock, are you there, man? Maggie, thank you, Maggie. Look at all the sweat. Yeah, I agree, Rogue. This is exercise. Like, The skill, I can't do skill versus dummy, but I swear out there, because you're moving around, I do blocking things. That's what I'm saying. I got to focus on the dummy for like, well, instead of looking at chat like usual today, because I actually do have to look. So when I'm out there, you know, I'm looking at where I'm swinging at the headshots and all that. I mean, the skill comes in handy in the late rounds, but the dedication for like exercise, I totally agree. Yo, Parker. Oh, right. Let's see. We got to talk about how fun it is to do this. I don't know if Brock was still here or not. Yes. All right. Hold on. Almost to the end. Falchion Punch Shield. Pro fight against someone. Oh, okay, Scout. Let's go over that. Yes. Brock, you can. I will explain the whole fight for you and how fun it is while we go over some of my tips. Yeah, you can fight people like, oh, yeah, you don't hold back. You can. So, let me... Alright. Whenever this comes to, like, serious... Whenever it comes to being, like, serious fight, like there's something on the line, like medals or rank, it's all out, you know, like... you know, it's just business, you know what I mean? It's just sport. Everybody pretty much gets along in the end. We still hang out and stuff after. Everybody's pretty much friends, believe it or not. For most people are. But when it's like for something on the line, like, yeah, hit as hard as you can, be as best as you can. So it's not like just tap like this. You're like, boom. All right. I will mimic Punch Shield. I don't know. It could depend if this person's right or left-handed. I don't know who you're fighting that just fought at Worlds. These fights, my biggest tip, and I will tell you how I won a round even after being thrown on the ground, or not thrown on the ground, being knocked out, because the whole time, any time, even if you're in a grapple, you have a minute, 2 minutes, right? It's surprisingly super friendly. Most fun in the world, Brock. I'll explain all the rules and everything after this. If you're in a grapple like this, and you're not in a position to throw them, and they're not in a position to throw you, the worst thing you can do is keep your hands up here. Always, if you're not in danger of being thrown, and you're not in a position to throw somebody, and you're in a clinch, always hit, strike. You don't even have to look. It is the easiest thing you can do. Uh-oh, wait, hold up. Now I might have an opportunity to throw them or grapple. Uh-oh, I don't right now. If my arm's free. Or maybe if this one's not free, Punch Shield. I don't know how your Punch Shield's strapped, but you know. And all that stuff goes a long way. So you'd be surprised. The reason I won the fight that I got knocked out in, the round I should say, is because the whole time I was just hitting this dude. For all the times he's standing here like this, you know, we might have thrown a couple knees, but I was always like, oh. if you're not in range, this is what I do when I'm not in range. Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay, now I'm a little closer. Okay, now I'm in fighting range. Oh, not in range. Because they could run or jump at you. So maybe at least have my shield, so I can extend, if they, you know, I'm already halfway to them. But if I'm not, like, close, this is me. I'm a little bit, now I'm, like, here. Yeah, I mean, that'll help you save some energy. Always keep throwing if you can. You do, yeah, you have to sign waivers and have insurance. The events have insurance. And you'd be surprised, like, look, I just hit myself like 4 times, like, pretty hard. I'm cool. You know, armor works really good. The shield, you can look at the dents in his shield. That's from axe fights, because I'm stupid. And I'll fight somebody with an axe with a buckler. But I don't think it's stupid, because honestly, because I'm just waiting. I take the first hit on the way. I'm like, all right, they're gonna swing at me. But as soon as they swing that two-handed axe, maybe I block it, maybe I don't. But now they're mine. Yeah, the armor works really good. I'm trying not to hit myself in the face, but ow, that one actually kind of hurt. I must have hit myself in this gap. I have a gap. Uh-oh. I gotta retie that anyway. Yeah, see that's where I hit myself, in between here. That kind of hurt. But yeah. I had a whole episode on here a couple weeks ago where my daughter was hitting me with axes and things in my armor, and she actually knocked the wind out of me in one of them. So let me talk about the fun. Those are just two of my recommendations I can say. I've done so many pro fights in my life, though I don't do them right now too much, but yeah, I mean, I have medals to, I've won a lot of pro fights, and you know how I won pro fights? Because I was active. This dude was all up in my grill the whole time. And what was I doing when he was doing that? Even if it was just this. Or more like still pop, pop. And because those are all points. If you're walking away, swing the sword. And you don't have to go super crazy with all your power. Just enough to connect that counts for a point. You know what I mean? Alright, let's not forget, this is mock tournament day. Let me just scroll through chat, make sure we miss anything. I'll talk about how fun it is. KC! Brock, the duels are the most tame thing you could do where you don't get hurt at all. Make sure we don't miss anything. Sometimes, but of course, people get hurt sometimes. I've lost teeth twice, for example. I get a lot of bruises. You do have to sign waivers. I think we talked about that. Oh, where do you get the armor? Yeah, it kind of sucks because... Yeah. Thigh shit all day. You know what my favorite thing with the sword is? Long sword? If something happens, I'm in a clinch and I'm kind of like bent over, is pommel into the thigh. Like, because you're already kind of bent over. And if you're kind of like in a clinch, and I'm like this, is into the thigh. So the armor is like a lot more common these days. Back when I got into it, there weren't like a whole ton of people doing it, and it's a little bit more expensive. You can probably get a set of armor. You can get used armor, which would be the best deal. You can get armor for like, I don't know. I would say if you want to have good armor that's going to last and everything fit, you're probably going to have to spend $2,000 in general. Which sucks, but my first set of armor is like 6 years old, and I paid $2,400 for everything, and it still works. You know what I mean? So it lasts a long time. Not that every armor will, things break, but I was lucky that my armor is still good. And the people that make it, Netta, what up? Yeah, right? You can buy used armor. You can get a whole set of used armor sometimes cheaper than that. You can piece armor together if you find a set of, as long as it matches. The one thing they do look at though is like, you can't have like an Eastern chest piece with like European arms. Like you can, but you're not gonna you're actually gonna get disqualified from some events because it doesn't match. Which is kind of dumb, but in a way, you know, I see their point, you know, keeping things looking historic. But my dueling armor though was over $5,000. But it's because it's titanium and it only weighs 29 pounds. My steel armor with everything on it weighs 115 pounds. It's like freaking ridiculous. Thanks for smashing that like button still. That's crazy. We're over 10,000. We're at like 12,000. Alright, I gotta get 3 sets in here. I will catch up. I'm gonna keep an eye on chat. Yeah, right? Imagine walking around all day, and there's times where I've fought like the most grueling event I did was my teammate Chris. I was telling him like, hey man, this event is like not super crazy. Like we were saying, it was just kind of like a demo, so we weren't going to totally like kill each other out there. And then we get there, and the one team, the ref, the marshal comes over. He says, yeah guys, actually this team's playing for real, just so you know. We're like, oh, okay. So we know it's not going to be like kind of a friendly. It's going to be more like totally serious, try and like wreck each other, right? But I fought in that armor, 115 pounds. I probably fought 16 to 20 rounds, and some are just back to back. You stand up, you do it again. Once you hit the ground, you're out. You know what I mean? And I kept getting attacked on my side of the line. I do fight a lot of the same people around here. My teammate, Heather Sander, she fights the same opponent almost every time when we're out in Maryland. But so if you go, that's why it's good. You go to these events, you are fighting a lot of the same people. At the same time, there are only a certain number of people that do duels. So you actually are going to come across them no matter where you are. Obviously, though, if there were thousands of people trying to do duels, it would be different. All right. I'm going to keep up on chat. Don't worry. I got to get... it's mock tournament day. We got to get 3 sets in here. It might be mock tournament day a bunch of days in a row, just so we all know. I got to make sure my arm stamina is good. Let me show you something else about energy conservation. Did you know, like, I'm almost never gripping my sword the whole way? Grip, I'm basically letting go with my right hand. The only thing that's guiding it is like it's just sitting in here. Now I'm coming this way. Grip, I let go. I'm exaggerating it, but I'm not holding my sword with my right hand at all. After I hit. Here. Watch this next 10. I won't even hold it with my right hand. I won't grip it at all with my right hand. So that's some energy. That's some energy conservation too. Sometimes you don't even have to hold your sword the whole way, and you should be gripping it as full force the whole time anyway. But a lot of times I'm pushing and pulling with my left hand, and at the pivot point is my thumb and my finger, opposite of what my bottom hand's doing. In Boo Hurt, all you gotta do is come back like this far for it to count as a hit. I am gripping it now, by the way, the grip. If you want to have like the best control, you know, and aim, you should grip it. You know what I mean? Mock tourney, yep. We're doing it like, I think every day is going to be mock tourney day, at least for a little bit. That was set 1. I usually go back to my corner, and I stand like this, and I stare at them. So whenever they turn around, if they look, like, because people like lean on the rail, not me. So whenever they turn around, if they see me, I'm just staring at them. Like, it looks like I'm ready to go. Even if I'm dead tired. And I stand up super straight. I could be dying inside my armor, but they wouldn't know it. It's a mind thing. A mind game. Thanks for hitting that like button. seriously, I appreciate you all so much. I don't know how many live streams I tune into, and there's people that are streaming, they got like 160 likes, and the chat room's dead. You can headbutt. I did not say that earlier. I know somebody asked. Halfway there. Oh, getting there. Here we go. 20 to go. Alright, quick little break. I will catch up on the chat that scrolled by. Headbutts, punches, kicks, yep. All that stuff. Headbutts are the best. Oh, after the next set, I'll tell you my favorite thing about headbutts. Moss, what's up? Yeah. I bought Bob a new wardrobe though. Bob's got, I buy more clothes. I bought more new clothes for Bob than me in the last month. Alright, right about now they'll be calling us back. This is mock tournament day. Yeah. Oh, and Moss has awesome content too, by the way. For everybody new here. He has cooler stuff than me. He actually has like actual videos of like cinema style video. Encouraging videos. In armor. Alright, so they'd be saying, hey, fighters to the center, you go in the third round. I'd be like, alright, touch swords. Oh, here's another secret. I always try and waste the first 15 seconds. Yo, that's another tip. I stand there until I have to fight. Because why fight for a whole 60 if you can just fight for 45? Do you know what I mean? So let's mimic that. This is how my duels start. They're like fighters to the center. Alright, I walk out there. I'm usually just holding my sword like this. Oh, yo, Moss, thank you. Oh, jeez, that was a crazy animation too. Lightning lights, man, appreciate it. I always say, I'm already going at max effort though for today. So I'm graciously thanking you for that. I'm pretending to take my helmet off. Thank you, Moss. This is exactly what goes through my mind in a duel, right? All right. Fighters to the center. Touch. All right. Fight. I touch swords and then I do this, and I count in my head: 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. Right? Because why fight if I can save myself 15 seconds? Hey, I'd rather fight for 45 than 60. But we're gonna do the whole 120 right here. I stand 1 foot forward almost all the time. That's why I was saying sometimes I duck down for a better edge alignment. Whew. I think there's only 10 to go, everybody. My fault if I'm off, but I think we're at 120 after this. Now let's pop the helmet, get a drink, catch up on chat. Write them on the board here. Oh, there we go. That is 1,800, because these are sets of 120. In about 15 minutes, I'm taking the armor off, and we're going to do the plastic sword. That's good. We're going to get our 16 sets in. I wanted to do like 20 something. Let me catch up on chat. You're 6'8". So in armor, you're probably like almost 7 foot tall. Oh. All right. Let me catch up on chat here. All right. Yo. Thank you for that. Thanks for the heart, mate. Like I was saying, generally it means I pick up the intensity, but we're already at max intensity. So today I'm just offer you my deep down warmest thank you for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, pro fights, headbutts, punches, kicks. My favorite punch is my shield punch more than my fist. My favorite kick is, although I lost it, I used to stretch, but I used to be able to kick. I used to be able to kick people a front kick with a heel to the face. It's nice because if you kick and bring it back, the ones you kick this way, I've gotten my foot stuck on people's shoulders before, and nothing sucks more than kicking, and now your foot's stuck under armor. So that kind of sucks. And the thing about headbutts, I was going to say, so the best thing about headbutts is making eye contact with them. And I was fighting at Ohio Ren Fair, and I was fighting Dave, one of my favorite guys I've met in armor combat. And we were doing Mason Buckler fight, and we were dead tired. It was like round 3, you know. He's still hitting me like this, and my arms are so tired. And I get him up against the list, the rail. The list is what it's called. Dead tired. And so I go like this, from about that far away, right? And now I headbutt him, and now we're like making eye contact. So I kind of push off, and I just like lean back, and I go boom again, and I'm like boom. So every time I do it, you lose track of him. But like right about here, like we lock eyes, and inside his helmet, he's just like this, and I'm just like, it's so funny. And every time he's like this in his helmet, and I'm like, probably making a face like this. It's really weird for me. Sometimes if you're in a duel and you look and you both lock eyes inside your little eye slots, I see somebody's eyes looking at me like this. I'm always it makes me stop for a second because I'm like, oh, like we just like totally caught eye contact. All right. Let's catch up on chat. Still going through chat. The constant striking. I lost a gold medal fight and got second place because I dropped a sword because my arms were out. So I thought, never gonna let that happen again. I started doing this like multiple times a week. Now I'm doing it every freaking day. My arms feel like I'm a sword fighting machine. Everyone's like, what? And I did watch out for injuries. I don't have a single injury, at least not yet. Repetitive motion. I'm like, if I can put in like 13,000 steps at work, why can't my arms do that? Yeah, always strike. Elder Monk, I did see when you typed that earlier. If you're still here, yeah, Brock, legit. Moss is like legit Crusader. That was a dope gift too. I've never seen that before. I love the animation for that one. Oh, Pelling on traffic cones. I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. About your the unarmored left elbow. Heck yeah, long sword crew. I'm just watching sweat dripping off of my face while we're talking here. Mace punch shield is your go-to, so oh yeah, all right. Ooh, mace punch shield. Being able to throw hand punches instead of your opponent seems to be vital for sure. The death frisbee. So it's 7 foot with armor. I knew it. Oh, we are at sorry, I didn't see that till just now. We're over 170,000. We're well over 170,000 as far as like, it's not even close today. We blew past that number. Just so everybody knows, tomorrow morning, I'll probably be on, tomorrow I have to work 4 nights in a row. I may not be on tomorrow. I have to do a lot of stuff. I have a lot of things to do before work. Oh, and the mountain kids, I didn't reach, hey, yo, hit level 3. Mountain kids, awesome. Let's celebrate that. It can add a sticker. It's only going to say, let's see, it's going to say, the mountain, because it can't, let's do this. We'll make it so it says mountain. So, the sticker only lets you type a certain bit. There we go. We're gonna do another round of fake tournament. Then I'm gonna get the armor off and get in some more hits, just with the punch shield and stuff, the buckler. You can do so. They generally do have same weapons, but you don't have to. Rogue, I'm 6 foot. You can't use flails. That's actually one thing we can't use. Like I was saying earlier, sometimes people will want to use an axe, and I'll say, do you care if I use a sword and a buckler? You know, and they're usually like, sure, go for it, because they just know they're going to hit me with the axe a lot. But if someone uses a two-handed axe and I'm not, I feel like I'm a better advantage, because then I have a little bit more of a, I think, advantage for grappling and for hitting in close. If I'm up here and I'm in striking range, they no longer can effectively use their two-handed axe to strike. So a lot of times they'll have to eat the first hit or two to get close. Sometimes a little more than that. But once I get in closer, inside of their range, I think it's a little bit easier. But a lot of times I'll just match people. Usually you do match like axe versus axe, sword versus sword, mace versus mace. You don't have to though. It kind of depends, you know. Sometimes I think some tournaments they do want you to use the same thing. Yeah, that's the thing with the flail. Yo, Periscone, hey. I don't exactly comprehend the statement. I wish this would just translate stuff. Almost caught up with chat. Mock tourney day. Morning stars? No. Well, that's the same thing. Hey, fun time. What's up? Thanks for liking the live again, Moss. Helmet time. They're calling us. Oh, thank you for that. Usually I say the next set's going to be a little bit more intense for you, but we're already at max intensity today. I'm just going to say thank you actually for that. All right, here we go. This is going to be, now we're going to get past our what do you call it? Revised goal. I said let's get at least 16 sets in. I wanted to do 20. I wanted to do actually more than 20, but at the same time, like, we're gonna get out in armor again tomorrow. Maybe we'll do 20. I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna be at 19. You know, the longsword fights are more fun to watch. Like I'm saying, this is just like exercise. You know, I'm hitting a dummy. Chris, yo, what's up, Chris? Yeah, hey, I feel you. I was at the laundromat a couple nights ago, editing my TikTok for the day. Chris, what's up, awesome sauce? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 6 sets. We're going to pretend that we're not going to take the helmet off. I'm going to catch up with chat in between. Don't worry. That's what we'll get in. We'll pretend we're in the finals. Thanks for hitting that like button. I think that's 70. I think that's 90. I sure hope it is. Oh, this way. Ah, hey. Yo, Chris, thank you for that. The crown. Much appreciated. Oh, I forgot. When it's on mirror video, everything's opposite. Oh, but that's 30. I lost track when I started talking to chat. I thought that was 120 total. But let's go. We're waiting until they call us back to the center. Yeah, I'm gonna see what that good point is here in a moment. Oh, was it? I don't know. I forget. Well, I'm gonna next set. Rest time is over. Oh, I know what you're saying now. Yeah. Block. Oh. Oh. Alright, that was set 2. Oh. Hey. Was it? Oh, alright, I could have been a little over. Oh. Sometimes I'm a little off. Like I said, once we hit 1 million, we're going to do a couple sets, a couple streams though to get like another 10,000, 20,000 in case I miscounted some of these. Actually, yesterday, there were times I kept forgetting to write the sets down. The 1 million strike, I have no way to tell you exactly when it will be. What we keep track of is what it will be, but I mean, like, officially, like in real life, it could happen a little bit sooner, a little bit later. You know, I'm counting to 1 million while I'm swinging a sword and trying to talk to chat. It's not the most exactly accurate. All right, they're calling fighters to the center. Touch swords. All right, this is where I wait. Now I wait around for 15 seconds. I'm not going to right now, but I just stand so relaxed. I like kick my feet around. I waste time. I don't want to fight for 60 seconds. All right, 20. 40. 50. Thanks for that like. 60. Oh, it got stuck in his clothes. Ah. 79, 80. Oh, man. Good thing I'm putting this armor on, getting me ready for this tournament, because 90, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Oh, woo, my arm's feeling it. All right, that's 120. That was set 3, right? All right, quick little break. We're not breaking as long as last time. I'm going to catch up on chat. I'm out of water. Catching up on chat, then we're doing the next 3. Whoa, yeah, Rogue. Bob, now Bob. Oh, God. He headbutted me. All right. Now for your opening, Bob. Scroll through chat, make sure you miss nothing here. Oh, Chris. Yep, Chris is probably out of here. What? 3 more sets of 120. Then I'm gonna get this off, and we'll do a couple sets with the buckler to loosen up. Night Nurse got you into the sport. Heck yeah. Like, did you? If you're there, Scout, did you? About this, did you know Night Nurse like in person, or you like run into his videos to get into it? Boy, if you ever ask Night Nurse about the day him and I met in real life, the moment we actually met in person is freaking hilarious. I probably shouldn't tell it on TikTok, not because because of the terms of service thing. Super funny story though. I will tell you, it involves a girl in a bush. The one I was with in a bush. So yeah. Throwing projectiles, it don't matter what they are. You hit somebody in the eyes with an egg that splatters through their helmet, you could incapacitate them. Moss, yay, Moss is probably out. Moss, I think, was out of here. I didn't see us hitting Bob. Tighten weight. Oh, no. With Pete Mo, as soon as you said tighten weight, that's who I thought of. Yeah, so Rogue, or I think that was actually Brock who's asking, there are weight classes in the MMA kind of stuff. Oh, 120. Yes, 120. Sets of 120. I'm about to get the helmet on. Oh. You could, Brock. You could probably have a distraction like that. Nice. You message him. I see. All right, I'm just getting to the end here. And you found this. Oh, that's so cool how that worked out, that you saw his stuff. And for 2 months, you could do, well, you can use potions and elixirs before or after. You can't while you're out there. You're Lexington Lycans. Oh, man. All right. Were you at Siege? Because the Lycans were like my whole highlight video. Hunter, what's up, Hunternator? I would say that's a good meta. One-hand axe. It is if it works for you. My teammate Chris Sander loves the axe and punch shield. Let me get this sticker off here for right now so we can see. All right, fighters to the center. We're about to have, this is mock tournament day. Woo, mock tournament. My arms feel great. I actually don't feel worn out at all. But when I'm getting up there, like, I mean, I feel it. So it's good we're doing this with the armor. Like, I haven't had a full longsword swinging exercise in armor for a while. All right. Three more rounds of mock tournament. Then I'm going to take this armor off. We'll get a couple sets in with, like, the buckler and the sword for the heck of it. And then I'm going to catch up on chat. Loner kit's awesome. That's awesome they have a loner kit. Nice. All right. Heck yeah, yeah. The lichens were like the highlight of my. I had a video. It was like my day at Cincinnati Siege, and the lichens were like most of the highlight video. Haha. All right. So I feel totally fine. My arms feel fine, which is good. But when I'm getting up there, like I feel like I'm throwing just really slow. So that's not good. But anyway, hey, I'm still throwing hits. Whatever. Sometimes I jump. So that should be 100. Thanks for hitting that like button. Here comes the helicopter. All right, that should be 120. Oh, Templar Knight, thanks for the follow. Quick little rest in between. I'm out of water. We'll catch up on water afterwards. They usually give it like 30 seconds. So we're about to hit Bob again here. Thanks everybody who's just tuned in and hanging out, even if you haven't used chat. I'm gonna give y'all a shout out in 2 rounds. All right, they're probably calling us back to the center. And nice person. I thought I recognized a picture there. What's up, nice person? $20. $40. 50, thanks for hitting that like button. 60, halfway there. Grapple because my arms are tired. Push off and hit. It's 100. Ugh. Arms are killing me. Even if they're killing you can still do something. Ugh. That should be 120. Small metal handle. Oh, that would be quite a thing to have there. As we all know what you're talking about, like I can't believe the words I try not to say while I'm live streaming. I actually had a live stream that ended. TikTok pulled it because I was talking about lyrics of a song. I was saying the lyrics of a song and it picked up on something and it like yanked my my live stream privileges. Isn't that crazy? All right, they're calling us to the center. I'm gonna catch up on chat right after. Yeah, and isn't that crazy? So sometimes if we're talking about something, like there's actually one of my friends on here who comes by, and I don't say his name out loud because it would be a TOS issue. All right, here we go. They're calling us to the center. I'm gonna get the armor off and hit it with some buckler and whatever after this real quick. Let's see what time it is. So yeah, we got probably like about 15 minutes left. All right, here we go. This is just making sure my arms are in shape. Whoa! Oh! I totally missed, and that like almost sprained my wrist. I was so not expecting it. That's so bad on my part to swing that far. So generally, when you miss, your sword should stop here. But it totally went all the way down here, and then I had such a bad recovery. Well, anyways, I think that was 50. It was 50 or 60. We'll just say it was 50. Alright, that there, everybody, should be 120. 3 more sets of 120, which is 6 that we did not write down yet on the whiteboard. So let me grab that. Oh, man, my arms are a little beat. So before I started doing this million hits thing, I'm going to catch up on chat in 1 second. Alright, so we did 21 sets of 120. Before doing this million strike thing, I used to be able to do every 4th day, I would hit the dummy like 42 to 4,800 times with the longsword in armor on a timed schedule, and I would not get tired. I've actually lost endurance, believe it or not. Even though I've been hitting this dummy here every day, my endurance in armor has actually gone down. I really need to watch out for that. We got 21 mock tournament set, 21 rounds of mock tournament. You don't always go 3 rounds, but you can. So I try and train for like 3 in a row with a little bit of a longer break after that. All right, we're gonna get some hits on the dummy, just in general, just to keep this going for another like 10 minutes or something, because then it's gonna start to get dark. Then I got some things I gotta do around the house. I hit this dummy so much, like I gotta vacuum, I gotta do dishes. All right. Oh, y'all have to come with me to get some water, and I'm gonna catch up on chat. I know, isn't it crazy that you have to watch what you say? Like, yeah, it's nuts. Right. I threw the water bottles on the ground. We're gonna pick up this one. I need to get my gloves, my soft leather gloves. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I said I was gonna do a shout out. Who's here? Oh, somebody just tuned out, but who's still here? Let's see. What's up, Rogue, Scout, Brulio, and Yu-Gi-Oh! How's it going? All right, let's drink some water. I get my other. There's the gloves I need. Woo! All right, water time. We're gonna refill this. Matches as in people or weapons? Oh. There's... Ooh, that would be... I'm just looking to see if Jimmy the hamster is awake. Jimmy! I don't see Jimmy. Or else I'd put Jimmy on the cam. Jimmy's not up. Jimmy doesn't wake up till after 9. All right, let's get these other gloves. That would be a decent matchup versus the Captain America shield. Thanks about the Pell. I had no clue. Well, I'm actually behind. Believe it or not, I'm actually behind on the average that we should be at. Because I went to we had a vacation in New Jersey. We had like other things like there were a couple days like at Pensick where I only hit it a couple times. Like on average, I'm actually below. Or it would take me longer than a year, but we'll catch up. I'm trying to think of what to do at Dragon Con. I should bring something to hit with the sword. I'm gonna catch up on chat here too. Let's see. Well, ooh, big mosquito. My whole workout though, every fourth or it was like every fourth day on average, sometimes 5, I would hit the dummy 4,800 times in armor with longsword, tournament style. And now I don't. So like, I just learned tonight that I really am I'm slacking on my endurance. But that is still scout. That's freaking awesome. Like. Swing a sword is the whole, well, for the most part, depending on your, unless people are just in it to grapple. Oh, this isn't catch up on chat. Hold on. That is still awesome though, what you're doing. What's that about the baby? Dale! There's the thing about words we say, isn't that crazy? Clean water. That has clean water. It's not holy, but it tastes pretty good. It goes through a pretty good filter. Well, if you had a really big shield to smash someone with, that would really, that could be a good freaking fight. I have a very large round shield that's really heavy, and it's great for smashing into people. Well, that's true. You definitely got a good swing. A long swing goes a long way too, All right. We're just gonna get some hits on here, just for some exercise to wrap things up. Might as well put this on. I had it on yesterday. There we go. Now we're kind of medieval. That. Hey, there we go. All right. Hello, what's up? Oh, Monkey is back. What's up, Monkey? Been a while. How you been? I just took the armor off. Getting a couple reps in here with this. Just to make sure. I feel like I've been holding my arms together for so much that I need to get a little bit of one-armed arming sword work. Good to hear. It's so weird when you hear electric cars backing up. Thanks for the like. The neighbor's electric cars backing up. It makes that spaceship sound. I remember before they had those sounds, I almost got run over by one of the first electric cars in Pennsylvania, probably coming out of a Giant Eagle, a supermarket. I was kind of like taking my time. I'd like look both ways, whatever, I wasn't really paying attention. Then I like step out, and this electric car was coming, and I didn't even hear it. It was so crazy. Oh, have you been? Well, hopefully it's good busy. Hopefully you've been busy with good things and not bad busy. So talking about like the stuff with the, let me put this back where it was. It's hard for me to, and then I can actually look at chat while we're hitting this thing. So, oh, all good things. Good to hear. Some of the other falchion and punch shield things, like if I'm swinging with my sword more than once, I try and keep my punch shield somewhere where I'm blocking. If I'm punching with the punch shield more than once, I usually try and keep my sword somewhere I'm blocking. If I'm just going left, right, I don't care about blocking because I'm expecting I'm just going to get hit too. Oh, I hope so. Beefy, Chili, Beefy. Hopefully, this all comes in. My next fight is in it's in 8 days. I hope it comes in handy. The whole thing with contact sports in general, I think, is something. If someone's never played a contact sport at all, and I'm talking about even like something like a lot of people don't play football. I don't know. I mean, it teaches you a lot of things, and even just like how you realize how fragile a human body is, and I think it teaches you some things. So if things ever did get out of control, you would know respectfully what you could do somebody so that you don't like incapacitate somebody, and think, you know what, maybe the solution is not to physically fight somebody in an altercation, because boy, you can really mess each other up. And anyway, I don't know, that's one thing I think. If like these days I wouldn't try and fight somebody. Back in the day, you know, I think when we're younger we get into fights because fights are kind of cool. But these days, after seeing like you know, after contact sports, I think my best decision is look, man, I don't need to do this stuff in real life, like a real physical confrontation. I've gotten knocked out within the last year, and know how that feels. Don't want it to happen to me again. Don't want it to happen to somebody else. Bouncing off for now. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting off here too in about 6 minutes. Scout, it was good to see you. Good for the conversation. Thanks for hanging out. Getting ready for school, Monkey. My daughter just had her first day today. They're off tomorrow though. It's that time of the year again. It kind of sucks because now I won't see her as much during the week. I guess we'll be hitting the dummy a lot on weekdays. Well, it'll help out the live stream. All right. Oh, Steven, Arkansas. What's up, everybody? We're about 5 minutes because it's just going to get to be too dark out here to keep streaming. So let's get some hits in here. Oh, what's up, Brandon? How's it going today? Hey, and thanks for hitting the like button. I just got the armor off, but we had a mock tournament day. 16 rounds, no, it was 19 rounds of longsword in armor. And I've realized that by hitting the dummy in clothes for so long, my endurance in armor has gone down. Just so everybody knows, we're at about 4 minutes to go. Yay! Hey, what's up, Sir Hexus? Yes. Oh, you just missed the armored part. I just took it all off. Now this is just kind of like post hitting the dummy workout, a cool down. That's what you call it. That's at like 170. We are at it's about to be too dark to keep streaming. Get that? Yeah, you know, I feel like, oh. Well, I mean, you'll get around to it, right? You got a lot going on, man. You're like an author. You have like you're a crafter, or whatever you call it, like a manufacturer. You know, you got a lot of stuff going on there. Sir Hexus, awesome. I'm in the SCA. I don't do as many SCA events. Thanks for hitting that like button. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, you got a lot. You have a lot of things though. You know, just to be putting up the Pell. I mean, you'll get it eventually. Oh, nice. Oh man, I need to get to an SCA fighter practice out here. That's awesome to hear. Which area are you in? Or like what kingdom? I'm in Ethelmark. But I fight with Atlantia. Oh, okay. Alright. Heck yeah. I bet, how's the weather? Is it fighter practice though? Like, is this, like out here, it's still kind of summer heat. I hate fighting out in the summer sometimes. It does, right? Rogue? Yeah. I'll go inside to say bye to everybody. I figured it would be. Hey, thanks for that like button. Do y'all have lightning bugs where you're at? There's one flying around here. I'll catch it if I can, but I lost track of it. There's a lot of lightning bugs out here. Here's what we'll do. Let's get the, we're gonna, how many did we get today? 1, 2, 2,500? Alright, let me finish this set so we're at 300 with the buckler and this train sword. And I'm gonna go out in this field, see if we can find some lightning bugs. Then I'll go and say, no cool bugs. Okay. Let me get this set in. I'll speed it up, and then we're going to go look for some lightning bugs before I go inside to say bye. Because this will put us at 300. Thanks for that like button. Alright, and we'll do a couple extra just in case that we miss some. I'm pretty sure, but there was one set with the longsword. I might have cut it 20 short, so we're going to just hit this a couple extra times. But that way we'll have a very accurate count for the day. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, let's write this on the I'm gonna catch up on all that chat. Let me write this down here real quick though. So we cleared 170,000 today. So I'm going to just erase this set of 120, and we're going to add it here. So that was 300 that we just did, plus that 120. So that's like all these, and then 420 random whatever for the cooldown set. All right, let's catch up on chat, and we're going to see if we can find some fireflies. Combine. Oh, this is an interesting conversation, it looks like. All right, here we go. I'm going to catch up on chat. There were a lot of lightning bugs out here. I'm peeking over into the field. All right, let's find some. We're going to find some. All right, chat was saying. No cool. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's armored combat at Rogue, like, all over the place. Even the SCA has steel fighting. See, this is where we practice. Sometimes we beat each other up here. You want to see something cool? Tax auction sale. I'm going to try and bid on it and get it. All right. Let's look for some bugs. I don't know why I'm peeking out. Right when I said all the lightning bugs are out, they're gone. We'll at least catch up on chat. Yeah, even SCA has steel fighting. Oh, I wonder how do you think we could do a power scale? Yeah, even SCA, we had a whole steel. You know why I like the SCA steel fighting? What's more cool about it than there's one, a lightning bug. You know what's more cool about it than the Boo Hurt steel fighting is SCA steel fighting is you negotiate with your opponent what you want to do, what you want to fight with. All right, I'm aiming it here. Look, there could be a lightning bug in here while I'm talking. So I went to a tournament, right? Be a lightning bug in here while I'm talking. So I went to a tournament, right? And now it won't light up. Come on. So I went to this SCA steel fighting tournament, and the way they did it was you're negotiating with your opponent what to do. So it's not like a longsword tournament or a sword and shield tournament. You're actually like negotiating, like, hey, do you want to do buckler? Sure. Do you want to do longsword? Well, I'm not good with longsword. Okay, well, do you want to do sword and shield? Sure. Or, I'm not good at longsword. Well, let's do it. Because, you know, like, you have an advantage or whatever. Come on. Did y'all see the lightning bugs? Oh, did you see it? The left corner by that. I keep going to the other side. We'll give it a minute, though, and then I'll head in. Right? All right. The thing is, if I can catch one kind of like on the end, I can grab it, and then we can just like... Oh, here we go. All right. Sometimes I get down so I can see... There it is. Oh, there it is. Hang on. All right, everybody. Oh. Ah, it flew away. You saw it. All right, here it is right here. Fly away. See that thing flying there? Wow, he's like booking out of here. They usually don't go that high. All right, you saw it? We'll have to count that as a W because it's just like, yeah, we started talking about him. I'm gonna count to 20. If I can see one that I can catch. If not, we'll just call it quits. But this is where we fight. And thanks for the likes. I would love to be able to just get this lot at the tax sale. That way, like, I can just be like, it's my property. I'll just get some cheap insurance on it in case we have an event here. No, I don't know where they went. Darn it. But yeah, you all saw that one? All right, there's one straight up ahead. There's a couple. It went from sword fighting to lightning bug. Well, that's what we call them. Other people call them fireflies. All right, a couple. It went from sword fighting to lightning bug. Well, that's what we call them. Other people call them fireflies. All right, they stopped blinking. They're smart this year. Well, they stopped blinking. They're smart this year. Well, anyway, we did capture one on the live, so that's good. Do you hear that bug above me? Did you see them blinking in here? Yo, Cutter! One blink. Come on, give us one blink, and then we're going in. Come on. Blink! Use your light. Find your mate. Come on. 5, 4, 3. Come on, blink. 2. 1.5. 1. All right. Well, supposedly we did catch one on stream. All right. So tomorrow, I don't know. I may not get on here. I have work the next 4 days. I would like to. We'll see how it goes. I have to work the next 4 days. All right. So, yeah, everybody who's still here, thanks for hanging out. Waggy, who just tuned in. Thanks, Rogue. I appreciate it. I try. Plus, the other thing about just hitting the dummy, all that, is trying. So when people come by, like, what are you training for? And I can try and spread the sport a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm gonna get off here. I don't know what time we'll be on next. And Rand, you too. Take care. Highlight video. This will be up tomorrow, I guess, and I'll probably upload a Pensick video tomorrow too. Cool. Hey, we'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out and for chatting. We'll see you sometime in the future, hopefully.